Growing spring blooming bulbs in warm climates. There are hundreds of alliums to choose from. Alliums are ornamental cousins of onion and garlic and aren't usually bothered by animal pests precisely because of the taste. The exception is the vole, which will eat newly planted bulbs over the winter. The flowers are globe-shaped umbels or sprays that sit atop long straight stems. There's a variety of colors and heights to blend into any garden. Two of the best are Purple Sensation, shown here, and Allium Christophe, Star of Persia, which looks like a lit sparkler. This tall member of the Amaryllidaceae family is topped with a circle of trumpet-shaped flowers, usually either white, pink, or some combination of the two. Plant them so that the neck of the bulb is just above the soil and give it plenty of water while it's growing. Although it likes heat, it prefers fairly moist soil. The Gloriosa lily, Gloriosa spp, G. rothschildiana and G. superba, is actually a tuberous perennial. It sprawls and scrambles through other plants, lifting its bright reddish and/or yellow, lily-like flower heads above the foliage. This habit lends the plant its other common names, climbing lily or flame lily. The Kaffir lily is another easy-going member of the Amaryllidaceae family, with clusters of bright tubular flowers on top of stiff, straight flower stalks. The Kaffir lily likes to be crowded, but they are not happy in wet soil. Paperwhites are a miniature form of daffodil, probably the most popular forced spring bloomers, simply because they need so little prodding to grow. The fragrance is either loved or hated and can be a bit strong in a small room. However, paperwhites grow well outdoors in warm climates and will usually naturalize. Although Leucojum actually translates as white violet and these plants do have a violet-like scent, the common name, spring snowflake, is a good visual description of this plant. The dainty white, drooping, cup-shaped flowers are very similar to snowdrop galanthus, but Leucojum holds up better in the heat. There is also a summer-blooming variety, Leucojum aestivum, species. Spider lilies have a similar appearance to spider daffodils, with a trumpet surrounded by 6 narrow, spidery petals. Plant them so that the bulb's neck is just above ground level and don't let them get too much water during their summer dormancy. Don't confuse these with the red spider lily, Lycoris radiata, which blooms in the fall. Watsonia is not a true bulb, but rather a corm, planted in a similar fashion to gladiolas. In northern climates, the corms are often dug up and stored over the winter for spring replanting. You'll need to be in a very warm climate to grow Watsonia outdoors, but if you can, you'll be rewarded with spikes of tubular blossoms in shades of red, orange, pink and white that start blooming in late winter and carry on into spring. At the northern part of the range, Zone 8, the corms should be covered with mulch over the winter. To grow daffodils in frost-free climates, you will need to plant pre-chilled bulbs. For daffodils, most warm climate experts recommend either Division 7 Jonquia, or Division 8 tazetta, which includes the popular paperwhites. These are of Mediterranean origin and thus don't require pre-chilling. They are also fragrant and could very well perennialize and rebloom, although that isn't the general rule. Many other spring bulbs will flower for warm climate gardeners if they are pre-chilled, but they are generally grown as annuals, with new bulbs chilled and planted each year. Tulips require pre-chilling when grown in warm climates. They also need cool spring temperatures. If you must have tulips in your warm climate garden, look for early blooming types. Lady Jane, tulips are the big favorite among southern gardeners, and the Clusiana species and hybrids are especially recommended by Brent and Becky's bulbs. They originate in the Mediterranean region, Asia Minor, and Caucasus, and they handle the climate better than Dutch hybrids, which prefer colder winters. Darwin hybrid tulips are also good choices for warm climates. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more interesting videos. And please hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm.